today.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Time to see this wide-open Baltimore offense go to work, and leading them, pretty darn good one. Lamar Jackson out of Louisville.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. From the gun, it's Jackson.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Drake one more time on second down.
And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Now it's Jackson. And he'll just get rid of it.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Olszewski now to return.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Now we get our first look at the hometown kid, rookie Kenny Pickett from the University of Pittsburgh, as he leads the Steeler offense out for their first possession.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they're going to get this down to a... About the 37.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The Steelers at 11-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Being chased out left. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 and a first.
Well, we both know there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Pickett.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Hard throw, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Kenny Pickett.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was finished off by Kenny Pickett, taking it in himself. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with Drake.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
On the option, here's Drake.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
And that'll be checked down to Drake.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
On the return is Olszewski.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. He starts by handing this off to Drake. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. A check on the numbers for Kenyon Drake last week. 17 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold him a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
Here's Jackson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steelers ready for their next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be?
You there, David?
Improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
21-0 our score after 1.
Alright. I had to do my Billy game. I'm streaming it right now if you want to watch it.
This first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Taking it about the 16. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot. But nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Off play action, Pickett. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter. But and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. Right at the 50-yard line. Pickett sets up play action. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
I gotta get Deontay some yards.
Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Yeah, I gotta get him 150 yards.
He'll buy some time right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Wow, knowing you, it should be hard.
I got it.
Deontay Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Steelers continue to pull away here this first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. But as we roll on here in the month of December, week 14 coming up tonight, we got a good one in the AFC West. Get the parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night you can turn those parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern. From the 27, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Jackson fighting his tight end Andrews for the Ravens. 1st down. They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On the option, here's Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. They stay on the ground with Drake. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the option, here's Edwards. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Drake. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Tucker's kick is good, and they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26.
I don't know why, I thought Justin Tucker would hit it short.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers.
All right, George Pickens' turn.
Trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
All right, Marcus Peters.
On this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Pickett completes it to Austin. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Flush to his right. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pickett.
Yeah, you're talking about that one, Marcus Peters.
Wow. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
1st and 10. Here's Pickett. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Pickett now from the gun here. And this is incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers
Can't leave him that wide open.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the
All right, bro, trust me. You're not the last person I heard in a week how you'd cover TJ.
he goes out and gets the job done for them, but I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Here's Jordan Stout now.
And he deserves a
bronze leg as he
gets this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out.
He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So
I told
good
you
here early in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Completes it to Watt. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Now a leaping catch. He's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Pickett now on 1st down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to
Get out of here, Mark. Get out of here.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Hey, cool it down. Cool it down. Stop it.
With 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Stop it.
Who, me? Who, me?
No, I'm talking about the damn dog about to have a heart attack because of the food.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
Escaping the pressure right.
And here's Freiermuth again.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Why couldn't you throw interceptions in my game, huh?
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. So we reach halftime. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of
Some of them were dumb ones for me.
Season game, and the team's coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. There is Deontay Johnson as this Steeler offense gets set for this next
Wish Marcus
series.
Peters would come the hell up.
So far, 3rd quarter, he is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see
like that.
games, you hear about the
like that.
Contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Harris. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
But I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenny Pickett with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are an extra point away from going up by 40. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Drake will start the drive on the ground, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
No.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try and run for the 1st with Edwards. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, Martin, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
George Pickens and the Steelers headed back out for another series.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
forced out to his left. That is caught by Anderson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On first down, Drake. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Jackson. That's caught left side by the tight end Boyle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Jackson. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
Oh God, what do I do from? What do I do? 3rd and 30.
Things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put them on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
No way!
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Baltimore with good start.
Not like what it did. I couldn't do anything else.
At the 41-yard line. The option, here's Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Right back to Drake. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Jackson from the shotgun. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell.
Damn it.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Montez Sweat with a tackle.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. Jackson now. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Jackson's going to look to run it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson doing it himself from 9 yards out.
And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. Open man. That's the tight end fire move. And he is going to have the Steelers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
How you doing, Marcus Peters?
Too shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pickett to throw on 1st down.
And he's brought down.
Oh.
10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
And this is going to be
Goddamn Marcus Peters, dude.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
She just ran it. Oh well. I'm having fun more in this game than anything.
At their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Doing a lot of things they shouldn't do.
1st down, a gain of 12.
But oh well.
Now it's Jackson.
Don't have a damn sack yet.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Again, Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36.
Gotcha.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Damn, big boy.
Big boy. Picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side. And an
for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
The man that everybody forgets about.
This one was already ugly, and now
Look at my defense to see TJ.
on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Damn.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from the offense in.
You put him down there and then go get some. Go watch him.
Don't leave that air conditioner on. Don't leave that on. Unless we really need it.
I'm watching. ain't gonna let you let him down. He knows what you're about to do. He ain't gonna let you do it.
Was that good? Look at how far he put that over there. With his bow. Did you do that? Did you do that to your bow? Did you do that to your bow? Mama got a dot daddy's hand. Okay. Let's get ready to dot daddy's hand. Okay, come on. Move it. Come on. Let's go. You want to help Mama get your stuff?
Well, that's that. At least I'm ahead of everybody now.
Yeah, everybody but me.
Yeah.